This is one of the best aged movies of its generation.
You think so?
Because I don't think so. This is a fact. There's a reason this movie has withstood the standard.
Yeah.
It stood the test of time, and that's because the visual effects are all done practically.
You never shut up about this movie.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
All-timer.
12 men have just discovered something. For 100,000 years, it was buried in the snow and ice. Now it has found a place to live. Inside. Where no one can see it. Or hear it. Or feel it.
I know I'm human. Some of you are still human. This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to, but it's vulnerable out in the open. If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies. Nobody left to kill it. And then it's won. You guys gonna listen to Gary? He can beat one of those things!
Oh, love this movie.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we just watched the trailer for one of my personal favorite thriller sci-fi horror movies,
Yeah.
The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. So, Mason, it is now your turn to try and guess the plot of The Thing based on the trailer that we just watched.
So I'm really paying attention to the title of the movie, which is The Thing. And they're not referring to it as like, a specific creature or like a specific thing. So I feel like, and they talked about, the final quote really says, man is the warmest place to hide. I think this thing is hiding in people.
Okay.
So it's like, it will disguise as people and kill people through that. And then, obviously these guys are trying to stop it, but they also don't know what person is being possessed by this thing. And ultimately, I think that the thing walks away free, and that ultimately they all just kill each other thinking that they are possessed.
Interesting.
So yeah.
Interesting point. I like it. So I gotta say, you're pretty close.
I'll take it.
You're
that was a pretty wild theory.
Yeah, well, I think they did lay it out. If you're really paying attention to the trailer, you can pick up on all
Which I don't normally do.
Right, I know. I think you did a good job. I think you did a good job. So, yeah, so what this thing is, and really, I don't like to think of this as spoilers because really it's in the opening 20, 25 minutes, you're finding out what's happening in this movie. So, The Thing, spoilers in case anyone's really worried about it, but I'm not going to spoil the whole movie because I want you to watch it.
Yes.
And long story short, this thing is an alien that's crashed down, and the power that this alien has is that it can imitate people perfectly.
Yes.
So what'll happen is that this thing...
Wait, hold on, it doesn't take over people, it just imitates them.
Exactly. Okay. So it actually consumes them, but then can imitate. So for example, if I'm the thing, just imagine I'm an alien, and I do my thing to you, then I can act perfectly as your mimic. I can talk like you, I look exactly like you, my mannerisms are like you.
Yes.
And so that is what the thing does. So early on in this movie, what makes this a lot of fun too, it's in Antarctica.
Yeah.
So it's in the middle of nowhere. It's at this, basically this, remote base out in Antarctica. So you only have a small collection of people there.
Yeah.
And the thing shows up, no one really knows, it just kind of comes out of nowhere, and then it takes over one person, but you never really know who it is. And then through the whole movie, it's a whodunit of who's the thing.
Yeah.
But it's really effective because it's not like one of those things where you don't see the thing until the end. There's actually multiple times throughout the movie where they figure out, like, oh, there it is, and then something happens, and then they got to find it again.
Right.
So it's one of those. I do like that. It's more like an alien movie where you get glimpses of them, and you're always kind of scared atmospherically.
Yeah.
This one's very good.
So do you, as a viewer, know who is being possessed?
Never.
So you kind of figure out.
Never know. Never. I'm not gonna ruin the whole movie, but.
Never.
Different people have different beliefs. No, so different people think different things. The ending of this movie is very controversial. But I'm not gonna ruin it for you. You gotta watch it to figure out what that controversy is.
I do have one question though.
Yes.
This was in 1982.
Yes, this is an older movie. Yep.
Is the CGI for the alien really bad?
No, this is one of the best aged movies of its generation.
You think so?
Because I don't think so. This is a fact. There's a reason this movie has withstood the standard.
Yeah.
It stood the test of time, and that's because the visual effects are all done practically.
Yeah.
Even if they don't look super real, it will get a reaction out of you.
I mean, even some of those little glimpses we got in the trailer looked pretty terrifying.
Dude.
Yeah.
That was the tippiest of tips of an iceberg. Dude, you see some, and you know me, I'm usually squeamish with like bloody stuff, but it's so well done in this movie that I'm enthralled.
You're just appreciative of it.
Yes, it's art, dude. It is art. It's not just slasher gore. It is art. Like, it's amazing. You're gonna rewind it and be like, hold on, I gotta see how they did that. It's really freaking cool. So the visual effects on this is awesome. Kurt Russell is one of my biggest man crushes. I absolutely love him. He's amazing. Big burly beard, a flamethrower. Holy shit. Put me in bunks with that guy. So, huge fan, great acting, great performances. It's a real mindfuck of a movie. Does this seem like something you'd be interested in?
I think definitely.
Cool.
Especially because of how much you love it.
Oh man, yeah, and I own it on Blu-ray, so whenever you're ready,
awesome.
Let's do it.
Well, like, who uses Blu-ray then?
Thanks for checking out this video, fellow backtrackers.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, doing that.
Yeah, if you got a video or a movie you want us to cover, like, just let us know in the comments.
Follow Instagram, Facebook, and all of our socials.
Or don't, I don't really give a shit.